Tonight, we are tracking Tropical Storm Sally. It came ashore as a Category 2 hurricane this morning. The powerful storm is causing dangerous flooding along the Gulf Coast.
It pummeled the area with huge amounts of rain and also packed winds topping 105 miles per hour.
Those winds were strong enough to bring down a crane that then took out a large section of the new 3-mile-long bridge in Pensacola, Florida. CBS 2's Skyler Henry has more from Mobile, Alabama.
Maurice, Christine, good evening to you. We are in a soggy Mobile, Alabama today. As you can see behind me, several trees down. We're right in the heart of the city here at one of the historic parks here. And officials actually cordoned off a large part of the park, fearful that more trees are going to come down because of the heavy winds and heavy rain that is hitting this area, so to speak. And we've actually been up and down the Alabama coast surveying the damage. And not only did we see toppled trees, but also significant flooding.
Streets in Perdido, Florida look like rivers as Hurricane Sally caused massive flooding along parts of the Gulf Coast. Torrential rain also battered Pensacola, Florida. Some areas received 20 to 30 inches of rain. The storm even collapsed a section of the 3-mile bridge across Pensacola Bay. As Sally continues its slow trek, officials expect the flooding to get worse over the coming days. Hurricane Sally also caused dangerous flooding in Gulf Shores, Alabama, after making landfall there.
My kids were scared, and I told them it was going to be okay, but we're going to try to survive this. We're going to try to go through this. Oh, no.
Strong winds from Sally caused a semi to flip as it tried to cross Mobile Bay. The driver wasn't seriously hurt.
Communities throughout the Gulf Coast region are assessing the initial storm damage as it continues to rain here. Down trees and power lines are everywhere, as is significant flooding, spilling into the streets and engulfing cars.
Moving ever so slowly, the storm battered downtown Mobile for hours, causing trees to topple. Some residents used a break in Sally's winds to start clearing debris.
We had strong winds for a long period of time. Instead of just for a few hours, it was for 12 hours.
Hundreds of thousands are without power.
Now, just in the last hour, emergency officials have put out a mandatory curfew for those here in Mobile, Alabama, so that emergency vehicles can actually get through the city without having to worry about other folks out in the middle of the road there, so that they can help those people who may be impacted by the hurricane. And as we mentioned in the piece, several 100,000 people in this area are without power. We're here in Mobile, Alabama. I'm Skyler Henry, CBS 2 News.